Teenager and the Snowflake. And I'm back for another round at this whole Nintendo business. Yeah. I just released the Breath of the Wild sequel title video, which is spoilers, Breath of Evil. Spoilers, 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 spoilers. Ugh, that's hard to say. And I also talked about the Nintendo Direct that was supposedly leaked for next month in October. And it was a big one. And I felt that it was a good idea to dive a little bit deeper into the Direct and kind of give you my personal opinion on how I feel about it. Now, as I mentioned before in the video, we went through the entire list of the leaked October Direct, and we learned of the supposed, rumored, sequel name for the next Breath of the Wild game. Now, I wasn't notified until I got a nice comment from a good gentleman, so I appreciate that for that comment, letting me know that there is more than one title. We got Bond of the Triforce, Breath of Evil, and Link's Tight Underpants. I'm sorry, I forgot the last one. There's just too many rumors, I know. Once again, I could have just looked through my notes, but I didn't. Now, I'm actually, well, if you want to know all my thoughts about the Breath of the Wild sequel name, the link will be down below. And it's a pretty good video. I like it. So, we're going to go with the same style as I did before. Talking to you guys, giving you my personal opinion on whatever we're about to go into. And for those of you who've come to check out me on this Nintendo-related matter, don't worry. I'm not giving up on doing BioWare stuff. No. That stuff is my lifeblood, if you know what I mean. Anyway, let's talk about this Nintendo Direct. Now, we have a Direct supposedly being released out on October 8th, 2020. And if you look at your calendar, that's not too far away. And usually big leaks like this happen a little bit before the big event goes on. Now, what I'm going to do is that, like I did before in the previous video, talking about the Breath of the Wild 2 title, I'm going to be going down the list of the games that are being talked about. And then we'll go one by one and kind of discuss it and see if it's exciting or not, or should you be excited, or so on and so forth. Like I said, personal opinion on this entire list. And feel free to chime in at any time. I'd like to hear what you guys also think about this leaked October Direct. Now, without further ado, let's get on with it. Now, like I said, the Direct will be held, supposedly, remember, grain of salt here. Don't cry over spilled milk as well. On October 8th, 2020. Now, the list. So, we have WarioWare, Switch It Up. We're supposed to release summer 2021. Pokemon Sword and Shield, The Crown Tundra, November 27th, 2020, which is the DLC. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, February 12th, 2021. Not too far away. Kirby Power Rumble, after the Direct. Dragon Quest Anthology, December 14th, 2020, which is something I can't wait to talk about. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, after the Direct. Nintendo Game Boy games coming to Nintendo Switch Online, after the Direct. That's also a big one. Grand Theft Auto 3, November 4th, 2020. Also another big one. Persona 5 Scramble, January 8th, 2021. I just got done watching the Persona 5 anime. Pretty good. Now, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Challenger Pack 7. Spoilers for the character, so stop here. Crash Bandicoot, after the Direct, following Sakurai demonstrating him. Now, Super Mario 3D All-Stars Super Mario Galaxy 2 DLC, December 18th, 2020. And then last but not least, what the important subject of the previous video was, The Legend of Zelda Breath of Evil teaser trailer 2021. Now, with that list out of the way, I'm sure many of you are wondering, is this going to be a good Direct? Is this going to be real? Is this actually happening? I hope so. My deepest opinion, my deepest feels for this is that this is going to be a really cool Direct. I am actually looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fantastic. There are a lot of big time headers there. And at least for me, I'm sure you guys have plenty of big time things that you guys would like to hear from Directs that we haven't seen yet. I completely understand, like where's Bayonetta 3, where's the next Metroid, I don't know, where's Star Fox Zero getting a re-release and it's actually good this time with no gyro controls, or you can choose and then actually not fly in cockpit view only. The audacity of the Wii U. Oh, God. Now, WarioWare, Switch It Up. Now, with me, WarioWare has always been that really crazy, kooky, almost party game for the. It's like Nintendo's party game. Besides Wii Party U, and just like Nintendo Land itself. You remember that on the Wii U? Get it if you buy the console. But WarioWare was an interesting entry because it was a good alternative if you didn't like Mario Party. All right, if you wanted a first party Nintendo game that was kind of a good collaboration with your friends and kind of, going all out, going crazy, I guess. Well, not everybody wanted to do that in Mario Party, and I completely understand. We all still have the scars from our N64 joysticks from good old Mario Party 1. I'm scarred on the inside. I don't have any scars on my hands. But WarioWare was that neat alternative that we got a chance to experience. And personally, I was never really too interested in WarioWare because, I don't know, it just never caught my eye to begin with. But I had friends that really did enjoy it, and I got to try it a little bit, especially the one on the Wii U, and it was pretty fun. It was pretty cool. There were a lot of interesting, I wouldn't say mini games, but I'm going to call them mini games just for layman's terms to keep it easy. And I enjoy them a lot. And I think it's great that we're finally getting another entry for the Nintendo Switch. And Wario deserves a lot of love. And he doesn't get any love in Smash Brothers, really. I see nobody. Anytime I play Smash Brothers online or with friends, I see nobody playing Wario. And that's a shame. I mean, even if he sucks, someone's got to be out there giving him some love. Come on. Give us good old Fart Juice some love. All right. Pokemon Sword and Shield, the Crown Tundra. Oh, man. Anytime we're talking about Sword and Shield, unfortunately, it's a very controversial thing because of the whole Dexit thing back in the day. But you doubters, the majority of you, actually really liked Pokemon Sword and Shield. And there's articles to prove it out there. I've read them. Look it up. You'll find it. There's some people that felt like the DLC that came out for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Look, it wasn't amazing. It wasn't spectacular. It just felt like a continuation of the story of the Pokemon game. It was very streamlined, okay? And I'm okay with that because I just got to play something like that, The Outer Worlds, with the Peril on Gorgon DLC. And I loved it. And it was just more of the great Outer Worlds experience that we already got. It was just an extended story or a branching story. I'm okay with that. I don't mind it being streamlined. It wasn't completely streamlined, but it wasn't like in your face, like, hey, I'm standing out. Look at me. I'm this expansion. No, it just felt like a natural part of the game's universe. And I kind of like that about Pokemon Sword and Shield with the previous DLC that came out. And the Crown Tundra, I like anything with a snowy environment, setting, icy. You got me. You already got me right here. Icy and tropical. I don't know. I just like those settings. This is why people like Mario Sunshine a lot. So, looking forward to it. A lot more Pokemon to be caught. I know. Still no Dragonite. I don't fucking understand why there's no Dragonite. There's... Are we gonna die? Is Nintendo calling me? Kirby Power Rumble. I have no idea what this is going to be at all. I don't know. They get really interesting with their Kirby games. I just want a flat-out Kirby entry, like I don't know, give us like a Kirby Superstar sequel. I don't know too much about this, but I hope it does well in the end. Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Now, here's a game where I truly enjoyed playing when it came out on the Wii U about, geez, how long ago was it, guys? 6 to 7 years? It's crazy. We're getting a re-release, a good way to celebrate Mario. We're getting a lot of Mario games in these coming days or months, and I mean, we just got Super Mario 3D All-Stars and Super Mario All-Stars recently released. Big titles. Anyway, this is something that I'm most curious about, and I'm glad they're diving deeper into the Super Mario 3D World. The graphics don't look that much different, but it's still something to be interested in because it was a fantastic game, and I love 3D Mario platforming. It's like Mario 3D very well transitioned from 2D to 3D. They did a great job. So here's Nintendo releasing more great stuff, even if it's a re-release and it costs $60. At least the Bowser's Fury is new content. Now, Dragon Quest Anthology. Okay, let's talk about this for a second. we all love Dragon Quest VIII, right? And Dragon Quest XI. Those are my two favorite Dragon Quest games. And there's a lot of great other Dragon Quest games. Like we got the first three on the Switch about a year ago, maybe half a year ago to a year. I would say a year at least, or a year and a half. But this anthology piques my interest because it's Square Enix putting a compilation, an anthology of a great franchise together for a nice holiday package. Which, by the way, releases in December, the same month that when Dragon Quest XI comes out, the Definitive Edition comes out on the Xbox, PS4, and PC. I guess we're just going to be killing dragons for winter and Christmas. So it's going to be a very red Christmas, no white Christmas, because it's going to be lots of blood from sweat and tears and blood coming from blisters on our hands, because we're going to be spending a lot of time in the Dragon Quest universe for a long time. So this anthology, I'm hoping it has 1 through 9 in it. You can't have 10 because that's an MMO and it's only in Japan. And you can't have 11 because that's a standalone release, the latest one. But I'm hoping it has... I don't want a Final Fantasy anthology where it's only 5 and 6. I want 1 through 9. I don't think I'm asking for too much for this. But in the end, I hope it turns out well. I would love to buy this because I love Dragon Quest. And I would love to see other companies do the same, give their favorite RPG franchise the anthology treatment. Breath of Fire from Capcom. Suikoden from Konami. Is this like a gold mine waiting to be unburied, discovered, reaping the benefits of just all things JRPG? Come on now. But I'm super excited. I hope they don't fuck it up. Alright, Fall Guys. I don't care about Fall Guys. I don't go for the games that everybody else goes for. I don't really care, except Pokemon. But Fall Guys is the game that everyone loves to stream, everyone loves to play. Haha, funny. I don't like to jump on the hype train like that. Cyberpunk, that's an exception because it doesn't look like crap. Alright, well, third time's a charm, right? I actually dealt with the situation. Okay. Alright, so Fall Guys, well, it's coming out on the Switch. Good for that. I won't ever play it. I don't care. Nintendo Game Boy games coming to Nintendo Switch Online. Don't worry, guys. It's still going to be fine. No eShop still. It's never going to happen, by the way, so don't just get it out of your head. If you have a Wii or Wii U, just deal with it. Have fun with the eShop on there. Now, Game Boy games coming. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm hoping when it says Game Boy, it's Game Boy Original, Color, and Advance, and maybe DS, and I doubt 3DS, but at least Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color / original Game Boy games. Because that's a lot of different Game Boy generations that they're going to have to put on their, online membership. And I'm hoping they do it right. Wouldn't it be great to play your favorite Pokemon games on your Nintendo Switch, the old ones? Ooh, if I was playing Heart Gold or Soul Silver, yes. If I was playing Advance Wars, yes. If I was playing Golden Sun, yes. Notice how I said a lot of Game Boy Advance games. Look, Game Boy Color games, if I was playing Pokemon Blue and Red, Link's Awakening, Donkey Kong Country, Mega Man Extreme, yada yada yada, those I literally just threw it out of my hat. I'd be happy. So Nintendo, I'm counting on you. But I'm just glad there's going to be more retro games for us to play. And I'm excited. I'm really excited. Now, Grand Theft Auto 3. Now, this is something a bit of a WTF kind of thing. Because it's Grand Theft Auto 3 and it's really old. And it's really random how that is the Grand Theft Auto. This is the Grand Theft Auto that's coming to the Switch. Look, I love the Grand Theft Auto 3 as much as the next person. But the third game, like I think the Switch could handle at least Grand Theft Auto 4 or San Andreas or Vice City. Okay, San Andreas we probably won't ever see on the Switch, but Vice City? I don't know. What do you guys think? That's one I want to hear what people think about that. Coming out on the Switch, that's just a weird entry, like Grand Theft Auto 3. Why did Rockstar pick that one? I don't know. But I still hope it does well, right? Persona 5 Scramble. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, folks. Is this the Persona 5 game that's kind of like a Dynasty Warrior approach, where it's got multiple enemies to defeat on one screen? It's kind of like an army scenario. Kind of like the new Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity coming out, the prequel to Breath of the Wild. Dude, Breath of the Wild gets a prequel and a sequel. Oh my god, it's already a trilogy of games. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But let me know. I'm curious about this, because Persona 5 Dynasty Warrior style? That's really weird from Koei Tecmo, honestly. That's really, really weird. But you guys can let me know on how that is. Now, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Challenger Pack 7, Crash Bandicoot after the Direct. Now, this is a big one because, look, we all want our favorite characters in the Smash Brothers universe. I get it. We all want it in. But Crash Bandicoot was definitely up there on one of the biggest demands of all time. And, man, the release for these characters are coming out slower than molasses. And I understand that's all this pandemic, so yada, yada, yada. I get it. And Crash Bandicoot, look, he's not my favorite character. I really don't like the Crash Bandicoot games because out of all the platforming games, I'm really not good at Crash Bandicoot. It's weird, right? It's really weird. Mario's always been my approach for platforming. Anyway, but Crash Bandicoot would be an interesting addition. Perfect time to announce it since the 4th game is coming out. Why not? Perfect promotional item. Perfectly way to get you hooked into the Crash Bandicoot universe. On to the next one, Super Mario 3D All-Stars Super Mario Galaxy 2 DLC. This is why we didn't hear anything about the 3D All-Stars game, including Galaxy 2. It's just more way for them to get money. Although, I would feel more justified for paying $60 for old as hell games that have been around for more than a decade. I'm sorry. I don't want to spend $60 on 3 old games that are barely re-released as it is, for just upscale versions of them, you know? And honestly, in my most humble opinion, which you guys can let me know if you agree, I think Super Mario 64 should have got a full-on remake, honest to God. That game deserves it. It's been over how many years? Over 20 years since that game has come out? 24 years since that game is released. The launch title for the N64, which shot it beyond new heights and horizons. How have we not gotten a remake for this game yet? What is Nintendo thinking? This is a very lazy way of doing things for a 35th anniversary. And I'm not paying $30 or $60 for games that I can just emulate on the computer when they don't look that much better. Honestly, they don't. As much fun as they are, I'm not spending $60. And I won't... The thing that sucks is that it's going to be $60 no matter what, and it's going to be even more expensive when their limited event of owning this game runs out, which is complete utter crap in my opinion. I think that's really fucked up on Nintendo's part, and I hope you guys try to rationalize with me on this and understand where I'm coming from. But it's like, I'm not buying it, so why would I care? Unless someone gets it for me for my 31st birthday next month, that's different. I will play it then. But there's no way in hell I'm spending $60 on old-ass games like these. No. I don't think the price justifies it at all, especially when they could have included Galaxy 2 with it, but they're just releasing it later on in the year. That's very, very crappy of them to do. It's almost like the Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC. You remember the outcry and the outroar from that? When that DLC and all those Pokemon should have been in the game to begin with. Nintendo's doing things like that, man, with the DLC and the online stuff. They're trying to make that profit. They're behind on this. Now, last but not least, Legend of Zelda Breath of Evil teaser trailer. I'm excited to see how this goes. Like I said in the previous video, it'd be nice to see where the story will take us, and I really hope that Ganon is not entirely the villain. He is the good guy fighting against the curse of being the bad guy because he had no other choice. He is destined to be Calamity, the Triforce of Power. But it'd be nice to see him actually grow a spine, because it's just not fair. He's just always born evil. Link's always born the good guy, and Princess Zelda is always born the damsel of distress. It'd be cool to see this cycle be broken, and I hope they do that, because I want to see Nintendo grow some balls here and actually break the wheel. I really do. Break the wheel, damn it. Damn it, Jon Snow and Khaleesi. Break the fucking wheel. So, that's coming around. Like I said, October 8th, 2020. And we will see what Breath of Evil has in store for us. And I can't wait. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be good. And there's going to be a lot of people talking about this. It's going to be big. It's going to be big. Now, with all that said, what do you guys think about this Nintendo Direct releasing? I just noticed that I was streaming this video for the first 10 minutes until I saw someone speak on the screen. Good thing I stopped that. I accidentally pressed stream. And then we had the interruptions. Baby Yoda's not happy. Baby Yoda, you gonna say hi? Yeah, there you go. The turtles agree that this was an interesting video, right? I'm super excited for this direct. I think if everything from what we see here is true, then we're in for a nice treat. So, you know, enter at your own risk, which is something I say at the end of this video. Leave at your own risk too. I have been your host, NikoTheLegend, also known as the Well-Mannered Teenager, and I've enjoyed talking about more Nintendo stuff. I appreciate you guys helping me out with that Zelda video previously posted before this. A little redundant there, repetitive, and yeah. I like to do some more of this, of course, because this is some big news. Big news. Big news. We get the best news, we get the big news. And if you like what you saw, you're always welcome to follow me on the YouTube. Check out the Twitch channel, be a part of the Discord family, and check me out on Twitter. See, I do the shameless plugs at the end. I like to give you the concrete evidence, because what if it wasn't good evidence or good information to begin with? Then you kind of just wasted your time, right? Is that how it works? Is that how it works, big YouTubers? Alright guys, I'll see you later.